I'm Kang-Heroux, and I've been dropped in the wild and to try and teach you guys how to survive in the wild with just the basic essentials, survival kit, and only a few bare resources to help people survive. With me on my trek to survival, I have a basic combat knife, which will help me obtain other resources and make certain techniques to survive, with a compass on top in case I get lost, a bare bit of wire, and some fishing line. And I'll be also using bare resources from the wild to aid me in my survival. One of the most important keys to survival is creating a fire. So right now I have some string, my knife, and we're going to go search for the rest of the materials. As you see right here, we have a dry piece of wood. It's perfect for tinder and the base setting for our fire. So what we want to do is cut off some of this dry bark from the dry tree. This is perfect for tinder and helping us ignite our fire. Now that we've found our location for our fire, what we're going to do first is we're going to dig out an airway so that more oxygen can get to the fire. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to take my piece of my fishing line with a stick that's nice and flexible that could be going to a bow. Alright, so what I've done is attached my string to my bow and looped it around a stick to make a twirling motion with friction. And I placed the bark bottom on the ground in a hole so air can get to it and it's also dry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my tinder ball out of the dry wood. Put it right next to the open air. I have my tinder and fuel over here. Place my left foot on the bark and make a twirling friction motion towards the tinder until I see smoke, and then I can ignite it with some more oxygen. And we have fire. On top gently. Now it's going. And there's your fire. Sustaining it with small logs first, small branches from trees. And once it gets going, you can go to bigger logs and bigger branches to sustain it for a longer period of time. My name's Kang-Heroux. And I've recently been changed, got a full-time Australian. Using my compass on this old mining path we stumbled upon. Want to see how I can find due east towards civilization in these evergreen forests. Alright, up here, we're going to head downhill, try and find a water source. And maybe civilization will lead us there. I don't know. Let's go figure it out. Oh, look at this. We found it. Water source straight ahead. Definitely be a good supply of food, good place to camp out, good fire, shelter. Oh no. It's a good find. What I'm going to do next is show you all how to catch fish and support your food. Even though food isn't the #1 priority, it's still a great morale booster and gives you lots of energy. What I have here is a bit of fishing line, a reel for my line, a bobber made out of wood, and a hook at the end. Now what I'm going to do, being in these Everglades right now, I'm going to search for worms. Worms love the dampness right under the leaves. So I'll just go and cover this. And what do you need? You've got fresh bait right here. I hear the piranhas in this lake really love these worms. Shouldn't be hard to catch. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Crikey. Last line appeared to be a little bit too short. Try it again. Hey, and we're out. The key to these kinds of things is patience. Yeah. Crikey. That's got dinner, hopefully. That's it. Silly piranha. Right there's a good meal. Good morale booster. This will be good dinner for tonight. Now, I might want to send another bait out there, just get another one, but right now, beauty. It's a beauty. Silly piranhas. This fish we got right here. Not the biggest size, but indeed it will be a morale booster. Give me energy, necessary protein I'll need to carry on. A nice cook on the fire that we got going over there would be good enough. Maybe we'll catch a few more of them. I don't know. Good catch though. Here in the Evergreens, beavers are notoriously indigenous here. And right now, it appears we found a beaver trail. Now, right here is the source of a beaver. Big chompers on these bastards. Now we might be able to set up a snare using a bare bit of wire that I have. We found this track, so it's going to come by again sooner or later, right into the water. We set a trap right here. We might be able to catch it and get dinner. Best way to make a snare, we make a loop right at the end, and we slide the other half through. We tie that loop around this, so it easily slides back and forth. Now, and we know this beaver's going to come here. We leave enough room for its head to get through. Tie it right around this tree. Make sure it's nice and secure. You don't want your beaver to get out of here, or anything else that stumbles through here. And once we have that set, we position the head of the beaver trap right in front of its lair thing. So now, when the beaver walks right through, his head gets in, and it closes on his head, and it suffocates it. I know it sounds brutal, but you know, when you gotta eat and you're surviving, sometimes the little guys have to suffer. Alright, let's wait. The sun is falling. Let's go check on our beaver trap. It's been a few hours now. Maybe we've caught something. Quickly, come here. Oh, we got him. Beaver in our, oh, he's still alive. So I'm gonna have to put this bad guy out of his misery. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. Still alive. Sorry, son. But you're my dinner now. Still alive. I didn't want to do it. It's so cruel, but the beaver, he just wasn't dying. This is good food for us though. Alright, now let's go get our fire back going. Cook this beaver. It's a great catch. It doesn't happen very often, but we got it. After a long, hard day, you know, just sitting by a fire, knowing you're safe, comforted. It's a beautiful night out. You really gotta look at the positives. If you start looking at the negatives, you know, you're doomed. You gotta always keep your faith. And this here beaver, it's gonna be a good source of protein. I'm gonna get a good meal in before I get my hours of sleep. And in the morning, hopefully, I can start all over. Maybe move on. It's been a few days since I've seen any airplanes, any signs of any life. So it seems right now that this here critter is going to be my savior for tonight. And I don't know, get some shut-eye soon. That'll be it. Morning, new day. Stomp the fire out. Stand ready to go. Oh, shit. Did you hear that? It's an airplane. We're gonna go off the trail. Now look. Tune in next time on Kang-Heroux Network to hear more news and survival. I got it, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, little guy.